From nations with minimal defenses to those relying on strategic alliances, today we explore the fascinating world of the weakest military forces. Which countries rely on diplomacy and alliances over firepower? What does it mean to be the weakest, and how do these nations navigate global security? Join us as we reveal the surprising stories behind these underdog armies. Our first stop is Bhutan. Nestled in the Himalayas, the Royal Bhutan Army is tasked with maintaining the country's territorial integrity. There are approximately 8,000 active personnel in the RBA. Traditionally, one son from each family serves in the army, but Bhutan lacks an air force and navy. Instead, they rely on India for military training, arms supplies, and air defense. This reliance and the absence of certain military branches contribute to its perceived weakness. Despite this, Bhutan's strategy emphasizes peace and stability through international partnerships. Next, we visit Kosovo. With a security force in the midst of transforming into a full-fledged army, Kosovo's military is still developing. This recent formation and ongoing transformation contribute to its current vulnerability. The KSF has approximately 10,000 active personnel and 5,000 reserves. Their budget for 2024 is €148,101,326, which is 1.39% of their GDP. Somalia's armed forces are charged with maintaining national integrity, but years of civil war have left them barely functional. Internal conflicts and political instability have severely weakened their structure and effectiveness. Founded in April of 1960, the SAF is headed by the President of Somalia as the Commander-in-Chief. From the early 1960s to 1977, when good relations existed between Somalia and the Soviet Union, the armed forces had the largest armored and mechanized force in sub-Saharan Africa. In Liberia, the armed forces have played a significant role in the country's tumultuous political history. Multiple coups and political involvement have led to instability and a perceived lack of strength. The modern armed forces of Liberia trace their origins to the Liberia Frontier Force, established in 1908 during Arthur Barclay's administration. Liberia became militarily involved in World War II in January 1944 under President William Tubman, declaring war on Germany and Japan. Today, the AFL has approximately 2,000 active personnel. Liberia's military is working towards professionalization and stability in the face of its complex history. Sierra Leone's armed forces, consisting of around 13,000 personnel, have been weakened by involvement in domestic politics and conflicts, impacting their structure and overall effectiveness. Formed after independence in 1961, the armed forces originated from elements of the former British Royal West African Frontier Force. With a focus on rebuilding and restructuring, Sierra Leone aims to strengthen its military capabilities. Suriname, one of the few countries without a standing army, relies on a small paramilitary security force. This unique approach is a significant factor in its perceived military weakness. The Suriname National Army was founded in 1975, and upon independence, it became the Surinamese Armed Forces. Composed of approximately 2,500 personnel, the majority serve in the Army of Suriname, with around 1,000 personnel in the Surinamese Land Forces. The Surinamese Armed Forces receive military equipment and logistical support from foreign suppliers such as the European Union, Brazil, India, and China. Suriname's commitment to peace and internal security sets it apart on the global stage. From Bhutan's reliance on India to Suriname's unique paramilitary approach, each country navigates its security challenges in its own way. In Part 2, we'll explore even more nations with unique military profiles and uncover the strategies they use to maintain their sovereignty and security. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.